Hello, hello, hello. We are the Good Cholesterol, the only channel that's good for your heart. And today we will be reviewing Dorf Romantik. This is a game that just released yesterday, April 28th, 2022, but it's been on early access for about a year now. And so I personally have played quite a lot of this game because I frankly enjoy it. It is a very relaxing Zen-esque game, but it also has some actual goals, achievements, and drive to it. The entire purpose of the game is to lay down hexagonal tiles, and you get points based off of how many of the sides of the hex match the other tiles it's touching. Additionally, you have individual goals per game where you'll get a tile. When you get this tile, it will have a number on a type of place, and essentially you need to link tiles together to make that sized of a place. And so if you have a city tile that requires 15 or 20, you simply place that down and you try to build a city of 15 to 20. Additionally, if that tile has a mark at the top of it, then you get bonus points. After you have created an area of that size for that type, it will then plant a flag. Once you actually cap off that area, make it so that area can no longer expand, you'll get additional points for every flag in that area. And so it's not a particularly deep strategic game, but there's enough strategic ingenuity to it to make it an interesting Zen game. But at its core, it is a game about placing tiles and having a Zen experience to create a beautiful board, running up your score, and just play it over and over again without worrying about this game or the next, because a lot of the achievements have to do with, how many tiles you've placed in total. Not during this game, in total. And when you do hit one of these achievements, you get a new tile that will appear in future games so that your boards and your games become more beautiful each time you play. And so it just adds to the experience the more that you play. During early access, it had just one mode. That mode is now called Classic Mode. Now, though, you can play a number of different modes. They have a tutorial. It's not too long or complicated because it's just a tile laying game. It just explains the rules to you and walks you through it. It, of course, has Classic Mode, which is what I've described so far. It now has a creative mode so that you can just fully indulge in the beauty of the game. It has a quick mode, and when it says quick, it means number of tiles placed. So it's not a 10-minute game, it is a 75 tiles laid game. So it does focus that Zen, thinking, contemplative aspect of the game rather than a stressed, fast-paced game. It has also added a hard mode, which is just a mode that has more difficult tiles so that you don't have as many options for where to place your tiles, and you're less likely to run up a large score. The monthly mode is very common to most small and indie games these days, and then a custom mode so you can build your own thing. Alright, I've mostly played the classic mode, and I really enjoy the classic mode. It is just a very Zen game. Like I said, it's not too deep, but it's the kind of game where you can log on to play for 10 to 20 minutes because you're burnt out. You're like, I've got 10-20 minutes to kill, and then I'm going to start my project, my work, whatever. And then you end up spending a half hour, 45 minutes on it because it's just relaxing. You get in the groove. You're just like, one more tile, one more tile. And so it's a small, simple game. It is beautiful. It is relaxing, and it does a good job for what it sets out to do. Because of all these factors, I think it is very good for your heart, and I will give it a cholesterol score of 4 out of 5. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a comment. Either way, please like and subscribe, tell your friends and family, and please remember, keep that good cholesterol high, stay healthy, and we'll see you next time.